Cool. All right. Cool. We're on. We are on. Sorry, I just got to turn that down. Oh, thank God. Okay. So, are we ready? Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I'm still getting used to doing the YouTube events. It says I've got an okay stream, but it streams fine on everything else, so okay. All right, let's pop out the chats. All right. Welcome. It's Sunday. Again, it'll officially be my 1 week anniversary of YouTube live streaming. I've had a great week. I've just got back from my cousin's birthday and we had an amazing game of Pictionary. I think my favorite part was when someone actually... Okay, at one point there was explosive brownies. I should explain what that means. Someone drew something so funny in Pictionary, it caused brownies to explode everywhere out of one of my cousin's mouths. Yeah. Just saying. So, today... Alright. We're starting. Okay. Whew. Let's do this. I'm gonna write something to myself. Okay. So we need to find a group. So we're doing normal Uldir farming. Oops, no, not LFR. Blech. Normal Uldir farming, peeps. Uldir range double damage, no. Uldir curve only. Talic, mythic progress. Heroic 355 plus. What is my current eye level? 354. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Just gonna check something out quickly. Which account? It's just saying my stream is not great, so I'm just gonna double check. Oh no, it says stream is good. Health is good. Okay. What else? I will... Hang on. We're just waiting on a group. Faceless Herald. Zerg run. 1 hour. I'll do it. Zerg run. 1 hour. So it says I'm live now. Let's see what the buffering rate is like. I'm watching myself. Oh no, we're fine. Good. Alright, so YouTube is not lying. It is working. Ha! Alright, did they kick me out? Oh, it's been declined. Ah, sad. Whew. Everyone's doing heroic, Uldir. Mythic, Uldir. I don't think so. I don't think so. This guy's 1 DPS wanting to do a normal. Oh, 2 DPS. Ooh, okay. Sweet. My USB keeps like unplugging itself. I have no idea why. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait for the group to like form. There's only like 3 DPSs now. Me and 2 Russians. Gotta love the Russians. And the dungeon difficulty is set to mythic. That could be fun. Oops. So, while we're doing that, let's do some world quests. You got it. We're doing some world quests. Oops, oops, oops. Alright. Okay. So we're doing a normal Uldir farm, and because basically I have to get some gear. I have to get gear in order to do the do actual heroic. My phone keeps going off. Ah. Yeah. Cool. So how was everyone's day? How's everyone's day? Whether you're watching this now, later. Oh! Let's talk about the new news. The new news as opposed to the old news. The new news is that there's going to be Azeroth currency getting Mythic Plus like gear from their Mythic. What the hell? Getting Azeroth armor from their Mythic Plus loot box, like loot chest. And so because people were so unhappy, Blizzard listened to the community and said, okay, we're going to introduce an Azeroth currency. This is from my understanding, by the way. We're going to introduce an Azeroth currency, and it's going to be, we're going to introduce an Azeroth currency, and it's going to be, you can essentially take your Azeroth armor, scrap it, and get currency from crappy Azeroth armor. You can also earn the currency from your Mythic Plus loot chests, from my understanding. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, and therefore you can choose what Azeroth armor you get from your, giving you more options basically for how you can get Azeroth armor. Now, this currency I'm assuming is going to be reasonably expensive. They haven't explained that. So when I was reading the blue post, they haven't actually explained what the Azeroth armor is going to be like. But they have, like, what the Azeroth currency is going to be like. But I'm assuming it's going to be reasonably fair. I guess what the community is reacting to is Blizzard actually listening to the community and doing something about it. So the community feels heard, and they're getting something that they feel as if is addressing a problem. I don't think it addresses it all the way, but it at least addresses it part of the way. Sorry. Yeah, so... Sorry guys. Okay. Alright, so by the community actually feeling heard, I think that's done a lot. It'll be interesting to see when it's implemented in 8.1 how people feel about it. I don't necessarily think that... I think that Blizzard will listen... I think that Blizzard will listen to the... Blizzard will listen to the community if the community actually give them reasonable arguments and don't just spam awful comments at them just by saying, oh, you've ruined the game, or blah blah blah, or whatever. So I think if we give them reasonable arguments, and the arguments are, you can grind out like 10, 20 mythic pluses in a week, for example. You can grind out 10, 20 mythic pluses in a week, and then at the end, in your loot chest, you get a piece of armor that you don't necessarily need, and it really is just based on RNG what you get. So, with that, it's quite difficult to feel good about that sort of RNG, and it doesn't encourage Mythic Plus. Because I remember in Legion when we got our loot chests that we got gear, and it was good gear, and it wasn't linked to the Azeroth, not Azeroth, it wasn't linked to the artifact system. And it felt rewarding. I wanted to do more Mythic Plus. Why is my Heart of Azeroth just not working? Has this is bugged out. This world quest is bugged out. Oh, that's so annoying. So that seems to be what the news is currently all about. Hate it when this happens. So you go into a world quest, you go into Champions of, you go into a world quest and the little button down here doesn't turn on. Very annoying. Very annoying. Okay. Yeah, so I was a bit late on the stream today because I had my cousin's birthday to go to. He's turning 15 years of age and he is so tall. It just freaked me out how tall he was. I think I'm the shortest in the family. Yep. Officially the shortest in the family. Which doesn't feel great. No, it doesn't feel great. So this Champions Azeroth is bugged out, so let's go do another one. Right. Hate it when that happens. Absolutely hate it when that happens. Has anyone else found that when you go and do a Champions of Azeroth thing, it just like completely bugs out on you? Okay. Oops. What? Oh, that's why. That's why. It's like not allowing me to go back to my live stream. There we go. Woo! Oh. It should say that I'm live now, but it's saying I'm not live. Huh. I wonder if I'm still live. Weird. Ah, yeah, I am live. Good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to this whole process. You know, it was only like a week ago I decided, you know what? I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I'm just going to stream me playing it. Why not? So a bit of history about me. I have been playing since Cataclysm. 2013, during my undergraduate degree, I decided, yep, I'm gonna play World of Warcraft. I love Tolkien, I love big fantasy stuff. And so I started, and I liked it, and here I am today. I am in World of Warcraft, still playing, going strong. I went from doing oceanic servers to being on the European servers, because I really like the community on the European servers. They're not just friendly, they're really just cool people. And the guilds are more diverse. A lot of other guilds on the Oceanic are not as diverse in what they want to do in the game. But yeah, I find that the pugs are quite friendly. Everyone's really lovely. More people are willing to voice chat. The other night I was voice chatting, and it was so fun. So fun. Yeah. I'm actually going to make a video about... So there's a series I want to do on the Uldir raid about, a noob does Uldir. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm relatively new to the raiding scene. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not raiding, even though my thumbnail says raiding, I am raiding, I'm waiting for the group. So while we do that, we're going to get the Champions of Azeroth rep. I'm not that far off. You guys would be so proud of me. So if I bring up my character...
I cannot use that.
Okay, here's the character. Here's my rep. Look at that. Oh, I got 19,762. Man, that was such a grind. I actually really... This is probably stupid, but I actually really want to know what you guys think of BFA. I'm very attracted to negative opinions about BFA, more for the fact that I think that there's a lot of them out there. And okay, so people, I feel, are more willing to comment on the negatives than the positives, because I guess they want their voices to be heard so that Blizzard makes some changes, which is completely fine. And if those arguments are produced rationally, I think that's good. But I feel like in the beginning, when BFA first came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god, the scenery's amazing, the music's amazing, everything's amazing." But Azeroth's not great. And I don't disagree with them, but I think the credit should be given. The credit should be given to just the amazing music and just a lot of amazing things regarding Battle for Azeroth. The music, the scenery, the way the world's built. It's not. Where is this guy? He's apparently. Here he is. Is just great. And I am really genuinely happy that they're bringing the currency in. I think that's a step forward. I would prefer that there be a bit more of a solid way to control how we actually get those, like how much of that currency that we get, but at least it gives you something to work towards. It gives you a common goal. I'm pretty sure I just killed him, right? None of my world quests are working. Oh, because I'm in a raid group. FML. Seriously, FML. Whatever. Alright, looks like we're not doing that. We're waiting on the group. Great. Alright, well, we're in Nazmir. We may as well go and help summon people. So to give you a general gist of what's the go with me and Uldir, I am a relatively new raider. I raided, where am I going? I raided through Legion, got through Argus, all that stuff on normal. On LFR and on normal. But I thought, you know what? I don't think I'm that bad of a player. Not that bad. I'm gonna try, I don't care what happens, I'm gonna try heroic. Oh, they want to summon me, aren't they nice? I'm gonna try heroic and see how I go. So I've cleared Uldir, normal, 8 of 8, and I've got a Noob Does Uldir video series I'm gonna release. It's just meant to be funny and nothing, little 5-minute chunks of me fighting bosses and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Because there are some moments where I do some stupid things, but we still got through it. And then I'll make it on the heroic. But I'm 3 of 8 heroic. I'm 3 of 8 heroic. This late in 8.0 and like in expansion release, and it doesn't. It's okay. I should be further. But when I was doing it, I noticed that my DPS wasn't as high as it should be against other demon hunters, Havoc demon hunters to be specific. And so I was like, you know, I should probably gear up. Because let's have a look. Let's have a squeegee look at my gear. So we have a 370 7th Legionnaires Visage. I'm not counting stats. I'm just looking at item level. I know I shouldn't do that, but I am just looking at item level. My stats are okay. My haste isn't, like, it could be up higher. Are we going in? We don't even have a tank yet. Like, seriously. I've got my Heart of Azeroth at 371, so that's alright. So ideally I'd prefer to be at 370. That's where I want to be, and I'm probably not going to be that until I do some more Mythic Plus and or do the heroic. 355 shoulders, 340 back. Don't I have a better back than that? Surely I have a better back piece than that. That's just disgusting. 340, bleh. Not that the 340 is bad, but with what I'm trying to achieve, it is probably not the best. Okay, we need a back piece. Alright. I should probably focus on summoning people. Chest, 355. Look, I'm happy with 355, to be fair. Oh, that's tabard. 370, 345. See, weapons, oh, don't even get me started on weapon drops in this. 370, 365, 355. So, that ring. So anything with 340 is, has got to be changed. That has got to be changed before I go into my next heroic. I haven't simmed yet. That could also be a problem. So my Azerite traits might not be as good as they could be. It's hard, you know. It's not hard. It's just, I would prefer to get the gear. Get the gear I want to use for heroic. Then sim. And then reforge. Because the problem is if you keep simming, but you're farming normal, for example, and you know you can do normal, and your DPS is fine for normal, and you keep simming, and you keep changing, and you keep simming, and you keep changing, with the reforging costs, the way they are, things are going to get really not fun, and you're going to be really poor really quickly. So I do feel like the only time that simming is worth it is when you're about to do something that you know is going to be extremely challenging. Because in BFA, you can get 340 gear really, really easily. You can get 340 gear in Mythic Plus. You can get, in Mythics, just normal Mythics, from my understanding. You can get 340s on your Warfront. Let me just check if you can get... I'm pretty sure it's 340 on Mythic. Just normal... Oh. See, my USB keeps unplugging. Alright, I can't type anything. That's kind of sucks. Let's see. I'll unplug it, and then I plug it in again. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. Mythic. No, Wowhead. Go to Wowhead for all your World of Warcraft needs in finding out what the hell everything's about. That rhymed. Ha. 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 Okay, yeah, I chat to myself. Okay. So, I was finding out what gear levels, so I don't tell you something wrong. Talok, easy 1 tank. Yeah, easy 1 tank on normal. Leveling database. Guides, dungeons. Anyway, yes, 340 mythic loot. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 340 on normal mythic. So it's gonna be, so it's quite easy to get 340 on mythic, and then you can queue for LFR. I don't know is it 320 for LFR? We're waiting for a tank to come in and actually help us defeat these bosses. I'm just doing this for farming. LFR item level restriction. Thought it was 320. I might be just like lying. Yeah. 320, 325. Yeah. So, and then the loot you get from that is reasonable. So there's a logical progression that you don't necessarily need to just constantly sim all the time. So yeah, I delay all the simming until I know, okay, this is going to be a challenge for me. I know that my DPS is going to be expected to be reasonably high, and that's how I get around the awful reforging costs. So I haven't simmed yet for any of this. I haven't simmed at all for this expansion at all. Even though I've already done 3 of 8 heroic. That was a bit sneaky of me. I should have simmed before that. I think the group got a bit annoyed at me. I was like, I had such a great time on Friday night on voice chat normal Uldir with a pug group that the next day I was like, yeah, let's do heroic. I can do this. No. When I saw my DPS compared to other demon hunters, I was like, no. Oops. It wasn't that much different. Like I was at like 9k per second and they were at like 10 or 11. Still, when you get to Zul, people get annoyed. So I ducked out at the end of... We got Fetid. We got Mother. We got Talok. Vectis. Yeah, Vectis. At the end of Vectis, the end of Vectis, I decided to opt out. I don't think it was fair. I didn't get kicked out. But it's okay. It's okay to get kicked out. If you ever do find yourself being kicked out of a pug, that's fine. It's an experience. People obviously would get frustrated with something you were doing, or they were just not nice people, or whatever. There's many reasons, but it is not a reason. It is not a reason to stop playing the game. It is absolutely not a reason to stop playing the game. Just because some person across the other side of the world decides that you weren't good enough to kill a particular pixel. I just don't think that's fair. And because World of Warcraft is all about community. It's all about community, and it's all about making friends. So I don't have the best DPS in the world. Sometimes I go into pugs and I don't necessarily know every single bit of the mechanics. But, you know, we're learning. Everyone learns. However, I would think that if you're trying to do heroic raiding, there would be, you know, a bit more of an expectation that you kind of know what's going on. So, yeah. Right now they're asking why we have 5 healers in our group. I don't know either, boo. Man, I really don't. I don't know either. They're asking for 2, 5, 18. Huh, okay. 2 tanks, 5 healers, 18 DPS. Maybe for fetid. Maybe for fetid. I just want my gear, man. Specifically, I want the Warglaive. I want the Warglaive. So at the moment I've got this 345 fist weapon, and there's 340. Every time I look at my weapons I get so depressed. Yeah, I can't look at it anymore. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Anyway. So if you're just joining us, we are waiting on one more tank. One more tank. One more tank. So yeah, I'm item level 354. My stats are not awesome. I will be doing some simming once I've done all my normal farms, and then we are good for heroic. Specifically good for heroic Vectis. The mechanics of Vectis, I can't quite compute them as well as I can the others. I don't know why. I think it's because, so you get the plague debuff on you and you take extra nature damage, and it stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. And those people, and those people that are,
I need to target something first.
and those people that have those stacks have to stay within a particular group so that they don't pass it around. But then, if you don't kill the ads quick enough, you get the immunosuppression stack, which means the healing done, it basically absorbs all the heals. So not only are you know, potentially attacked by the plague stack, you're potentially also got the stack for the nature damage. So it's just awful. And you can't get rid of any of these. You can't get rid of any of these stacks. So yeah, you have to kill him quick enough so that you don't accumulate so many stacks that you die, and that the heals can actually heal you. Yeah, bizarre. And then when you get to the blood phase, you need to make sure you soak all the blood so that the ads don't. Yeah, I can't quite compute it all. There's too much going on in that. I get to that boss and I go, okay, I really hope everyone else knows exactly what they have to do, because I'm just going to focus on killing the ads, not getting too many stacks of debuffs, and then just praying to God my DPS is high enough that I can kill this thing. Anyway, fun times. Alright, so it looks like we're going to take Talic normal on. I've already killed Talic on normal. I am farming. Farmy farm. I'll do one more farm. What did I get this week? I got the... So I've got the gloves. I've got the legs. I've got the chest. I really want the glaive from Mother. Like, oh my god, I would so desperately want the glaive. That would just be gold. But I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Oh, I got the helm, but I'm not wearing it because I've got the 370 helm. I've got the 365 Titan Forged belt, so I'm not wearing the belt. Sorry if this is a bit boring for you guys. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. Why do people do this? Why do people do the train thing? I think I missed on why that became... anyway. And the person in the chat is speaking Russian, so that probably doesn't really help me too much. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. It's times like this that I wish we did have voice chat, then everyone would know like what we're talking about. Please do not kick me, KK. I didn't say that. What time is it over there? It is, 10:40 in the morning. Okay. So hopefully we have a successful run. Normal is not that difficult. But you know. People can do things that are not normal. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, help some. Don't we have a warlock? Can't we, like, portal? If we clear this on live stream, I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. Right, no more letters. Nobody could read this. That's funny. That's funny. Is everyone here? Alright. 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 I think we're gonna go. Come on. We can do it. People are speaking Russian, but that's okay. People always dip in and out. It's really annoying. I have no idea what they're talking about. Well. Okay. We're on Talic normal. Some people are leaving. Some people are staying. This is getting annoying. on, peeps. Come on, peeps.
Hosts detected.
Alright, there we go.
Infection commencing.
I guess we're pulling.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Wow, this guy didn't even like do a ready check. That's a great start. Well, we're not doing too bad, I guess. Like, half our group's still out there not doing anything. What are these people doing? They're not even, like, attacking at all. Yeah. We're doing no damage. Like, seriously? Dude? I think these people are spamming. These people are totally spamming. They totally are spamming. Oh, I have to say something.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Deploying cudgel.
Yeah. Wow, that's bad. That's bad.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Activating cudgel retrieval. Subjects
I think they literally just
for
spammed.
contamination.
I'm gonna give him another go. I'm gonna give him another go. Okay. Something tells me this group is not real. One shot group 365 plus. That's what they're asking for now. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so we are trying to join a group for normal Uldir, and one person just pulled, and then we all just died because he pulled, and we're like, okay, are we going? Are we not going? What are we doing? Most of the people in the chat are speaking Russian, and I have no problem with that. That's okay.
Hosts detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood dispersal.
Yeah, this
of
is
target host.
this is like a bot group. This is totally a bot group. I'm gonna die before they actually like. This is totally a bot group. Like, they're not even doing this for any reason other than
Subject's pride for contamination.
anything. Oh, that is so frustrating. I promise we will do a normal Uldir. I promise. It has to happen. Find a group. Find a group. Heroic. Heroic. No, that's normal. Look, we could try heroic. Meh. We can try heroic. I know I shouldn't, but oh well. Who else should we pick? Let's see. Another Russian group? No. No. I don't have anything against Russian groups. I just can't understand them. Alright. Fettered, Uldir normal. Alright, we'll try this group again. Oh. Alright, someone wants to just do Uldir normal and they seem like a normal person. Yay! A normal person. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's see how we go.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
It's really annoying how you can't do world quests while you're in a group. Meh, anyway, whatever. Okay. I guess that's kind of why a lot of streamers don't do like raids on stream, because things go wrong, things can get a bit difficult, and it can be boring for the people that are watching. But hey, I'm early on, I don't mind. I think it's funny watching people join and leave and join and leave and join and leave. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, people are already talking. That's nice. May as well make my way. Making my way. Oh, we're getting a pretty cool group.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
I just want my gear. I really want my gear so I can do heroic, because at the moment no one wants me in heroic. Tomorrow's Mythic Plus, so hopefully I can push some keys and get a better loot chest and get better gear and da. Yeah. You know, I thought to myself, like, so overview of the first week. What do I think? I have now been streaming officially for one whole week. One whole week. My previous live streams, like the VODs of the live streams, do like okay for a first week person. No one absolutely knows me at all. Like no one knows me. And because no one knows me, no one watches me. Well, not no one. I have a lot of people watch post-VOD, like post-stream, which is cool. I just want to make friends, man. I just want to make friends so we can chat and hang out. If you're playing WoW and you're watching the stream, we can play WoW together. You know, just chill. But yeah, after first week, I think things are okay. Things are okay. Oh, this is good. People are already saying hi. Hi. Hee. So, I'm gonna keep streaming because I play WoW anyway, and I may as well play WoW in front of all you guys and produce something. I have a whole bunch of footage from my normal Uldir run where it was my first time that I'm gonna make fun of myself with. So maybe that will get some views and people will enjoy us. But we'll see. I'm really hoping. So Dish is here. This person here is the raid leader, and look at those cudgels. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that. They're the Uldir cudgels. That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Anyway. Alright, 3 heals. Let's see. I'll ask what what ratio of heals DPS tank you want. A lot of people want to do Uldir, like a lot of normal Uldir, which is great. So I've heard that rating is at an all-time low. I've heard. So, and I think part of that might be to do with... Alright, I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna lay it down for real. Right here. On stream. What I think and why I think people don't raid. 1, you need to know the game. And you need to know what's expected of you in a raid. And that can freak people out. I guess people aren't willing to take a chance with a whole bunch of a whole bunch of strangers and go, yeah, I'm going to do this and I could potentially get yelled at and judged. So I think there is a barrier, like an emotional barrier there to raiding, that a lot of people just want to come home from work and they want to chill and they don't want to necessarily get yelled at by people, which is fine, which is totally fine. But I think that barrier has been thickened up over time by things that happen on the forums, sort of memes that get made about noob WoW players, a lot of things, and to a certain extent, like watching the really amazing raiders do like Mythic, people look at them and say, well, oh my god, how am I gonna be like that, you know? But the fact of the matter is you just don't have to be like that, like, at all. You don't have to be the best. It's okay to make mistakes. Some people will get annoyed at you, and that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. And I want to try my level best through this channel, because I am by no means an experienced raider, or by no means a raider that is not... I wouldn't even call myself a raider. I'm just a chick playing WoW who's okay with getting like criticized a bit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with like yeah, I'm okay with getting criticized, and I come home and I play WoW and I raid because I like gearing up. I like the competitive nature of it where I compete with myself and I'm like doing the raid and I'm like, okay, now I'm going to get this level gear and then I'm going to get this level gear. I think that's what pushes me through WoW as opposed to just, I don't know, transmog? I don't know. So that's what I want to do through my channel. I want to make raiding actually look funny and fun. Because when I was on voice chat with my group normal on Friday, a lot of people were so serious. There was only one other dude that was not serious, and it was fun. Like, it was fun. And I think that's what raiding should be, especially at the normal level and maybe even like the heroic level. It should be fun. First and foremost, this is a game, it should be fun. And a lot of people, I think, who play in guilds, they have that. But you've got to join a guild, you've got to apply to the raid group, you've got to do all that, and yeah. Why can't Pug be fun? Why does it have to be this awful experience? It doesn't need to be an awful experience. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make vids. I'm still trying to sort out exactly what this channel means. So it's probably going to take a while to build. I do not want to give up on it. I do not want to give up on the channel. It's been 1 week. I want to say, you know what, I've given this a really good crack. I've done all my live streams. I've kept up to a schedule. I've made videos. And I want to see where it goes. I feel like if I gave up and I'm not without giving it a good crack, I think I'd be disappointed in myself. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking in. Love you all. We're talking raiding. We're talking Uldir. We're talking what it's like for a newer player to get into raiding. Now, by no means would I consider myself a newer player. I've been playing since 2013. I knew how raiding worked, but I did not raid until Legion because, I'll be fair, I was scared. I was terrified of raiding. I know that sounds stupid. That sounds really dumb. How can you be scared to play a game? No, I was terrified of being judged by other people. I was terrified of getting into a raid and having a bad experience. And I've had bad experiences in dungeons very early on in Cataclysm when I started and was like, you know what, maybe the whole group thing isn't for me. I'll just go through the entirety of World of Warcraft, you know, solo. And there are people that do that and they do it well, dude. They do it real well. But I just think it's better with friends. I think it's much better with friends. And I'm determined, like, to just... Okay, so there's another, not he's a Twitch streamer. There's another streamer called Nixium, and he does a lot of machinima, and he makes World of Warcraft. He made World of Warcraft fun for me. When I started watching him, I was like, you know what, this is fun. This is actually meant to be fun, and I'm meant to have fun in it. I'm not meant to be like perfect, and I'm meant to learn, and yeah. So I thought to myself, and he was talking about how he was notoriously shy and he had to sort of get over those hurdles in order to be more successful and like go to the gym and all that. Now, I'm not shy as a person. I'm not naturally shy, but I am, like, I naturally don't like being, I don't mind being judged, but I don't like being judged in a context at which I feel like I want to, you know, have fun. And that's okay. I think that's okay way to be, but in reality, I think it's better to just not limit yourself to potential fun simply because you are scared of being judged. And let's face it, as someone who, look, I was introduced to WoW with my partner, by my partner, and he like no-lifed vanilla, he no-lifed the Burning Crusade. He doesn't play anymore because my instance lock is scheduled to expire in 2 days and 21 hours. Does that mean I'm not going to get a drop? Whatever. I'll still do it anyway. So, yeah. So I think raiding's probably the funnest element of WoW. I genuinely do think it is. I think it's the best. Like, there's not a better feeling than getting in there and killing a boss, and all the major lore moments, the story moments happen in WoW, in raids. So if I can make raiding funny, if I can make it fun, I think we'll all have a good time. Oh, when I was watching the Method stream, man, I'm like, that doesn't look fun. For them, I'm sure they're having lots of fun, but boy, the the pressure they put on themselves, man, it's an esport, and it's like competing athletes, like, yeah. But that's one end of the spectrum, you know. You need the other end of the spectrum as well. You need the people that just want to chill, defeat the bosses. They do want to know the mechanics, but they don't want to have to, you know, read every single little piece of paper and be like, okay, like every single guide on Wowhead and be like, okay, when he does this, I've got to do this. When he does this, I've got to do this. That's stressful. That's stressful. You learn by doing. You learn by doing. And I think that's the barrier. People don't want to do because they're afraid that they'll get criticized by someone else who knows what to do. But what's the worst that can happen? You get criticized. And you get criticized or you get kicked from a group. Now, it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great, no. But you're still playing the game. You're still having fun. You can still level up your character. Now, all you have to do is think to yourself, okay, what is the thing that made this group of players yell at me? Or this group of players not like me? Or was it on them? Or was it on, you know, was it on me? Or was it on someone else? Or was it on me? Did I do something wrong? Is my DPS not as high enough? Did I not kite a specific person? Who knows? All right, we're going. We're going. Woo!
Initiating blood dispersal.
Alrighty. Hey, way to go. I'm already, it's already going to be interesting because there's no ready check. No one's done a ready check. Alright, so the main mechanics, so that we do not stress. Whoops. The main mechanics of this fight are: make sure you don't step in the blood. Get out of the way of the blood. If the blood is on you, what's it called? Plasma discharge. Run out of the way. Deposit the blood on the edge of the room, like so, like these people have here. Stay close to the Talic, therefore you can easily dodge out of the way of the discharge that he does. Alright, now, okay, so see that guy's got plasma discharge? He's gonna run away now. Well, he didn't very successfully run away, but anyway, that's fine, that's fine. He's gonna go into a second phase where he then wants to lower himself on the elevator. And that's where a whole bunch of ads come out. You gotta kill those ads. Kill those ads, baby. Alright, phase two. So kill the ads. Now the tank should kite the ads in a group so that we can better kill him, because at the moment they're stuck in the blood and I don't want to go in the blood. Alright, so heals has popped down their thing. It should be safe-ish. See, you don't want that buff on you. You do not want that buff on you. The tank has got to do a bit of a better job here, but that's okay. It's normal. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I always find this part challenging. Like, I always really find it challenging. Alright. Good. Good gun drops. So you want to make sure that you kill... Okay, they're over that side. Fucking hell. I shouldn't swear. Oops. So these ads here are going to deposit blood, but the good thing is that when he actually gets down to the bottom, he will soak up all the blood. So it's a clean slate again. Good. Alright, so get rid of the ads as quickly as possible. Don't stand in the blood. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Because you don't want them accumulating on you like this. Like this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Level at maximum. Resume collection.
So yeah, my DPS isn't like top. Because most of the time I'm focusing on mechanics and not making sure that my heals aren't having to solely rely on me and I'm not going to die. Preferably I don't want to be standing in this blood. I preferably don't want to be standing in front of Talik either. Good. So this phase after the elevator is actually the same as phase 1. Where you're just killing, chilling, making sure you don't step in the blood. If you get plasma discharged on you, you run to the edge of the room. And then you just keep going. Great! Great!
Cudgel retrieval.
Now, you do want to stay close to him so that you can dodge the little strike things that he does as best as you can. Now, I can't physically interrupt anything on this character, I don't think. It's mainly up to not even really crowd control. I think, to be honest, I really think Talik is more just about making sure that you position him in a way that the group can actually fight him. So as for any melee DPS, we always really appreciate it when we can actually get to the boss to actually do our DPS. If, for example, the tank had kited Talik to like here where all the blood was and he hadn't soaked it up, the melee DPS couldn't fight him. We can't do it. So that's bad. Bad? That's bad. And then the group won't be as effective. So at the moment, tank's doing a great job. Alternative DPS is doing a good job getting the ads down. I'm focusing on Talik because he's almost dead. Yeah. And he's gonna die soon. Yay! I think I'm actually locked out of normal. Oh, whatever. Or maybe I got a drop last time. Meh, whatever. Let's just do it for funsies and practices. Okay, so a bunch of ads are going to come out now. Really? Someone actually left after Talik. Why would you leave after Talik? Like, that's not even fun. Talik's not even the fun boss. Blah. Oh, where are the ads? Oh, sorry. Bronzebeard, or whatever his name is got to do his thing and be like, no, why did you do that? Maybe I'll release these videos instead. No mace. Oh,
Give me
sad.
a sec. I'll get these doors open. What? No! The blasted doors are sealed. Start breaking things till they open.
Oop. My bad. See, I make mistakes. Goody. Goody, goody, goody. Whoopsie daisies. So my... Okay, so Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters. From my understanding, all you Demon Hunters out there, all you Demon Hunters out there, your specs, your build is very, very, very important. So, Demon Hunters are very, not specs, sorry, your talent build is very important. From my understanding, Demon Hunters are very much based, their playstyle is very much based on what their spec, their talent build is. So previous to doing the raids, I had a very AoE heavy build. What that meant was I could clear trash like crazy, and my DPS would be like pew. But for fights like single DPS fights, all right, we're on Mother normal. Let me show you how to fight Mother on normal. Maybe. This is by no means the best way to fight Mother. This is a way to fight Mother. This is a person who is trying raiding for fun, fighting Mother. Alright, so the main way to fight Mother is to control... Oh, he did a ready check. Oh, didn't even do a ready check on Talik. Anyway, so the main way to fight Mother is after each wind, so when she blows the wind and tries to blow you into the fire, a group goes to the next room, and those groups get essentially sorted by the group leader, the raid leader. Yeah, so we just had one of our heals say group 1 after first win, group 2 after second. So I'm in group 2 up here. I hope this won't be, yeah, Pug Killer. That's good. And group 4 and 5 go together. That's completely fair enough. Now, the reason is that you want to make sure that you want to make sure, sorry, I'm reading the chat and they're very funny. You want to make sure that you control the ads in the other room, but you also stay alive. Yeah, that's my understanding of it. Mother doesn't confuse me. Vectis confuses me because you have these buffs that you can't get rid of, and if you end up with a lot of buffs, what do you do? What do you do? You just sacrifice yourself? I don't know. You'll see when I fight Vectis. It's going to be horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. I'm going to be talking. You're going to be like, don't listen to me because... Like, really, don't listen to me because... Gahoon makes complete sense to me because as a demon hunter, they're like, yep, you're on the orbs. You're on the orbs. Vectis, groups, triangles, and stars. And the problem is when you go into a new group, they're like, okay, over you go to the stars if you get the buff, or you just... Anyway. Alright. Alright, so they're arranging the groups now. They're arranging the groups now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're waiting for the group to decide who's in what group to... So now I've been put into group 1, and for some reason I am now like a group sub-leader or something. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Like, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Sort of. Why is there a rainbow? Who's doing the rainbow? That's awesome. Oh, yay. That's cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We'll be fine. Sorry, people in the group were saying, oh my god, this is going to kill us and we're all going to die. Yeah, sure. It's going to kill us. We're all going to die. But, you know, it's WoW. We die. We come back. Can you switch me with the Demon Hunter in group 2? Oh. There is no Demon Hunter in group 2. Oh, I've been put into group 4 now. Whatever. Okay. I move after the wind. We move after the wind. Welcome. We are fighting Mother. And the group is concerned that we're going to die. But it's normal. And we should be just fine. Alright. We're on Mother Normal. Now, she does a lot of mechanics that you got to watch out for. So this flame thing, stand out of the way of it. Don't get hit by the flame. Flame bad. Flame very bad. Alright. I make it a habit not to stand in front of her because like she's doing all these stompy things. Okay, first wind. First wind. Group 1 goes over now after the group's healed. Well, they should go over now. Don't stand in there. Whoop. Alright. Alright, yeah, so group 1's gone over there now. Good. I'm not in group 1, I'm in group 4. So, I don't know whether they're planning on group 4 going with group 3 or something, but we'll see. Alright, so group 1 is dealing with the ads over there, while we're getting Mother down to a decent amount of health for us to deal with her in the other rooms. Okay. So let's see. Second wind. Group 2 goes across after the whole group's healed. So this wind thing she does, the aim of the game is to run against it so you don't get like killed by fire. Like killed by this fire. Yeah, goody goody. Alright. So I have to personally get better. At doing better DPS while also doing mechanics. That's what I personally have to get better at. And I know that. Item level can only compensate for so much. Alright, third wind. I'm pretty sure I go over now. Raid leader has not said anything. I'm in group 4, so I shouldn't go over now. I'm really hoping that they didn't think that I've got like amazing DPS, so they kept me in like the later groups. I don't know if that's a thing. Is it a thing? Whoop! Okay. Fourth wind. We go over. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Excellent. I think we'll be fine. I think we're going to be okay. Our DPS is low. That's a problem. Alright, defense beams. Line yourself up with Mother. Good. Oh no. We lost some people. Someone hit hero. Good. Someone heroed. I wonder if someone's got battle res. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so now I'm going to focus solely on counting the wins. And DPSing. Because we need to get her down a little bit lower than this. We should be down a little bit lower than this. On my previous clear 2 nights ago, we had her down to like 50% here. Boom. Come on, come on. So it looks like we're going to use 3 rooms. That's fine. No. Okay, heals are saying to stay, so we're not going to use 3 rooms. We're going to do 2-room strategy. Alright, beams, beams. Excellent. Alright. God, they take their fancy time. Alright, we can do this. We can so do this. Maybe. Alright, that was third wind. I think. Or second wind. Yeah, we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, my metamorphosis has come back off cooldown, so that's good. Whoops, 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 whoops. Do we have a healer in this? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Alright. Third with fourth or separate. Alright, well I can't move yet because I've got beams. Alright, so it looks like we're doing a 3-room. Because people have moved over. I thought we were doing 2-room. This is probably something we should have clarified before we pulled her. Just saying. Okay. Alright, so we should move her completely over now. Everyone should be over now, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh! See, I made a mistake. I didn't know that they were coming up. I missed it. I'm sorry. Healer, please heal me. This always happens to me. I get excited when she's about to die. She's nowhere near dying, by the way. Ah! Alright, wind, but we're out of room, so we just stay right here and we kill her. Alright, beams, 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 beams. So in Heroic, if you haven't done Heroic yet, guys, in Heroic, the beams come from this way and from this way. So you sit there and you're like, oh god. Okay, I may have tried to do Heroic with slightly too much alcohol in my system, and we did it! See? See guys, it's not hard. It's not hard. Most of the time. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's not hard. Depends on the group. As long as they know when to move.
This technology isn't all that confusing if you have a knack for it.
Yeah, I'm on lockout.
That's
That's alright. We'll keep going.
Proceed with caution.
It's good to practice. It kind of means I should probably be doing Heroic, but nah. We'll do Mythic Plus tomorrow and hopefully get some better gear. Someone could trade me. Did someone get the glaive? Ah, it doesn't say.
That explains why the blood trolls are.
Nah, I don't think anyone got the glaive. Alright, I'm happy now. As long as no one got the glaive. Alright, so this is the trash. I want to be 360 before I try Heroic again. Ideally. Ideally.
I don't think we've got that kind of time. Best get rid of Cahoon before this rot gets any worse.
So, I'm assuming they're going to go for Fetid next. I'm assuming.
Sounds like a plan. While you're at it, we'll see
Bugger.
what other secrets the Titans may have left.
Oh, so much trash. This is like the worst part of this freaking raid, is that you can't just go. You have to deal with this crap all the time. At least it's not like the Emerald Nightmare. Oh, that was insane. Emerald Nightmare was a nightmare. See, it's weird. I do really well. I do good DPS on the trash. But when I'm in like where it counts, my DPS is like low. So that's what makes me feel like, that's what makes me personally feel like that it's not that I'm not capable, like I'm doing, the rotations are right, I do know my class, but I kind of get freaked out at the mechanics and I go, oh, okay, I gotta focus on the mechanics now. Who cares about DPS? Ah! And I just freak out. So, and you know what? That just comes with practice. I personally believe it just comes with practice. So if someone in the group says to me, oh, your DPS is low, I do say sorry. I say, look, I'm really sorry, but I am practicing, trying to get better at mechanics and hyper DPS. What more can I do? And the only way to do that is to just keep learning and just keep doing it and just become a better raider. Like you like seriously, are you expected to be a pro raider your first raid ever? No. No. Oh, vetted.
Has experimented on a variety of life forms.
Yeah, I missed one.
Solutions for all bad corruption.
You missed one.
He's funny. Okay, so generally, vetted devourer, Uldir. Generally, this is where people, if you're in a pug, if you're in a guild, this is where people will be like, this is where you need to do good DPS. Okay, it doesn't matter that we pulled him, by the way. You just go up here and he just goes away. So this is where generally the group will be like, oh, you know, your DPS isn't good enough, blah, 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 whatever. Because it is known as the DPS check of the raid, and it's a good indication as to whether, from my experience doing pugs, it's a good, I'm incapacitated, well that sucks. It's a good way of saying whether the group can deal with the higher raid bosses, like Zul, for example. Zul, Vectis, it gives me the shivers. It's all the blood everywhere. I just hate dealing with that much floor stuff. Anyway, so this is where you may find that some people get a little bit, you know, irritated, mildly irritated at you, maybe. But look, there was one pug I did and everyone was like, you know, if you don't have above this amount, you're gonna get kicked, and we beat him. And yeah, so some people just, I mean, because they want to feel like they're the boss. WoW is a different sense of fulfillment for everyone. Some people it's because they really like bossing other people around. But some people, they just want to have fun, like me. But I will say, get good at normal before you even try heroic. It's just less pressure. Like, why are they pulling so much crap? Like, where? It doesn't really matter, but like... So yeah, always get good at, oops. What am I doing? Ah! Oh my god. For reals? For reals? I promise we will eventually get to Fetid Devourer. I do promise this. Are we resetting? I think we're resetting. Yeah, we're resetting. Alright, now that we cleared all the trash. Trash is all gone. You don't need a res. You can just release and it only releases you back, like, there. Anyway. Fetter Devourer. So, there's a few different tactics. You can let him eat the corpuscles, like the things that grow out of the ground from the waste. You can let him eat those, or you can and just like hit. Oh, there's something that was it the paladins or the locks or someone hits something and he doesn't heal as much from eating those things, from eating the corpuscles. Or you can DPS the corpuscles and as fast as you can so he doesn't eat them, so he doesn't heal. Now, I'm interested to see what tactic this group uses. We'll know soon because you'll see a whole bunch of DPSs disappear to where the corpuscles are. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. Alright, so he's going to release this thing, and then the waste... I'm pretty sure that doesn't heal him. That rotting... Yeah, that you don't want to stand in front of. That rotting regurgitation, blowy-uppy thing, don't stand in front of that. That's bad. That's bad. Alright, so here you're forming the corruption corpuscles. They're back there, and yep, just back there. So let's see if the DPSs go off into the corners. Okay, yes they have, so they're running over there and they're killing it. So we will join. Granted, not many people have joined me, which is kind of annoying. So the thing is, okay, let's go. So the thing is to make sure he doesn't eat them like he's about to now. And heal. And heal. Okay, I don't think he healed too much. Yeah. Goodie. So Fetter Devourer is okay. See what I mean? My DPS is really, really good. Like on normal, like up here. My DPS is really good on trash, but then on the... when it counts and there's mechanics involved, it's like my brain freaks out and I can't do it anymore. So yes, I encourage every single one of you WoW players to raid. I really do encourage you. It's actually a lot of fun. Don't be scared. I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. My DPS isn't the highest in the world. I am not geared optimally, but you learn throughout the expansion. Like for example, I didn't just kill that corpuscle because I was too busy talking to you. Oops. But you're worth it. You're totally worth it. Alright. So now we've got 3 coming up. Let's kill it. So this one's got to be the one he comes up to first. I'm gonna need some more people on this. Oh, well, he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Blah. My heart was in the right place. My heart was in the right place. I can't believe I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes. It feels a lot longer than that. Anyway, I still haven't had dinner. but I had a massive lunch. I was at my cousin's birthday. I got home 15 minutes before the stream was due. 15 minutes, and the only reason my mum dropped me off back at my apartment was because she wanted to watch Midsummer Murders. It's got nothing to do. I said, Mum, I've got a live stream. I have to like go at like 6 p.m. because it's like an hour drive. She's like, yeah. Like, and so she said, what time's your live stream? I'm like, oh, 7. She goes, oh, okay, yeah, good. That's when Midsummer Murders is on. I'm like, oh, okay. So you wouldn't have left if there wasn't Midsummer Murders on. Ah, nice. I'm like, I'm trying to like develop a channel here and like a business. There's a certain, I feel like sometimes not everyone gets the whole YouTubing thing. Like my mum is so supportive of it because like I'm performing again, and she's like, for me this is like stage performance. It's like live stage performance, which I used to really love as a kid and a teenager. But she doesn't get the fact, she's like, but it's on YouTube. But it's on YouTube. It's not really like live. I'm like, yeah, but I'm talking to people, and I've got to like, yeah. Okie dokie. So we're down 3, which is good. Whee! I don't have a target. Alright, so what are we? If you're just joining us, we are at, we've done Talic, we've done Fetid, we've done Mother. I'm assuming we're on either our way to Zekvoz, which I hope, because I hate Vectis, or Vectis. So help me God. Nah. Okie dokie. There was like an ad that spawns up here, but yeah, anyway. Now he's not there anymore. It would be so cool if I do a full normal clear on live stream. I would be so happy. Oh, that'll just make me so happy. It would make me so happy if I could do a full heroic clear on live stream. Oh, not yet. My gear's not good enough. I'm 354. And as I've told you guys before, I do that whole thing where when I'm at a boss, I freak out because like the mechanics are distracting me from my DPS. It's extremely frustrating because I know I can do good DPS. Like seriously, I'm at 10.5. Like I know I can, but I get to the bosses and it just pops out of my head. It might be my fury management on bosses. I don't know. If you have any ideas on why my brain just bleh when I decide to do like the boss fights, let me know. Please let me know. I'm dying to know. Because on trash, I can top the DPS charts easy. But on bosses, oh no. No. Okay. And we've just had someone say I've never been here. That's good, because they don't have any preconceptions of how freaking confusing this boss is. Like, people in the chat always say to me, oh, by the way, we're at Vectis. We're at Vectis on normal. And I don't like this boss. The mechanics have always slightly confused me. Not because they're particularly difficult. They're just something about them doesn't sit well in my head. Having these buffs that never go away and I can't do anything about it makes me unhappy. But I know that if you have the buff, you need to go to a certain designated area. And that designated area sometimes changes based on, oh my god, based on who your raid leader is. But, okay, here we go, kill priority. So we've actually had someone say. So upon it, I run away. Nah, just look out for players that are red and big. That's a really good tip. So Vectis, what will happen is he will put a, like a illness on you. Gestation. When he yells that, he does something to you. And you have to basically run under the boss so that the players can kill you. And get your health down. At the same time, you will be getting these stacked debuffs, and if you have too many of these stacked debuffs, you have to ensure that you go to another area in the area of the boss, and yeah, you have to make sure you go into another area of the boss fight, and so you don't pass it all along, because you can make other people sick, kind of like in real life. Okay, so we still got trash to kill, so it's no biggie. Alright. Part of me, I love it. Like, if I was on my AoE spec build, I would love the fact that they pulled all these bosses, because I would just hit, like, I-beam, and then I forget what else it is, but it was this one move that I just loved, and it would just kill everything almost instantly. But I don't have that anymore, because I'm on a raid spec, a raid talent build, and for single bosses. So, yeah. I think that's why I really enjoy Waycrest Manor. Like, I think that is why I enjoy Waycrest Manor, because... Because there was so much trash, and I was on my AoE build at the time, and I would just go nuts. Go nuts. I must admit, if you've never played Demon Hunter before, anyone who's watching this, if you like melee, I really like melee DPS. I really just try it. It's kind of addictive. It is very addictive. You just get addicted to the movement speed. It's kind of like Fury Warrior, but you can double jump and glide. And yeah, it's very addictive. So I go back and I play my like mage or Fury Warrior, and I go, oh, I kind of get like withdrawal from my Demon Hunter. That's when you know you've found your class. You know, has anyone got their corgi out? Seriously. Alright, so we're at Vectis and we are on normal, and this is it. This is the boss that I find the most confusing. The most confusing ever. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it is.
Fresh house.
Okay, so from my understanding, once again, the main tactics are if you have Violent gestation. Big red players, you gotta kill them. You gotta kill the ad that spawns from them. So the priority of the kill is to kill the ads first if you're DPS. Why? Because they can give you immunosuppressant. And immunosuppression is where I'm pretty sure the heals, or what is it? I can look because I have it now. Absorbs the next 9,200 of healing. Yeah. So it will come off you. Yeah. After a while, after that healing is absorbed. All right, Omega Vector on Dishy. So that's our raid leader. We have to ensure that we actually get rid of him. So when you have Omega Vector, you will actually do more damage to the boss. So you're better off sitting right under him. Alright. Alright, who's he put that on? I currently have no debuff stacks, so that's good. I can stay in the main group. Alright, ads first. Ads first. I don't know why we haven't got a whole bunch of us on ads. And I keep getting immunosuppression, probably because I keep going after the ads. So the issue with that is my heals get absorbed, which is a big problem. So now you have to stay out of the way of the lines that are going to come up. And soak the blood, soak the blood, soak the blood, soak the blood, soak the blood. So now I have 2 debuff stacks, and you got to stay out of the way of these lines because you get more buffs. Good. I think. As I said, this... Oh, I ran into it. This has always confused me, this boss. But I'm trying, I'm learning, and we're doing well, and I'm about to die. No, I'm okay. I got healed. So I have 2 stacks. I don't want to stand near the tank because I don't want to give him too many stacks, even though he's got 7. That's not good. I'm infected with Omega Vector. That means my DPS is going to go crazy. Yeah, kill, kill, kill. But very soon something's going to happen, and I'm going to. Yeah, good. So I pass it on to someone else. So ideally, you want to get out of the group. And again, so my DPS, I let the counter go down, and then I move away. That's how I do it. It might be different for other people. The tactics might not be perfect, but this is what works for me. No one's complained about it yet. That's what I sometimes read on Wowhead, and I'm affected again. I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm going to kill those freaking ads. Great. So I'm glad I moved away because... And I died. I had 5 stacks, and this always happens. This always happens to me on Vectis. I'm always the first one to die. If anyone has any idea why, please let me know. I only had 5 stacks though, so a lot of people... This guy up here has like 11, oh my god. I'll just say sorry. Are they gonna get him? I wonder if they're gonna get him. He's down on 50%, and most of the group's still alive. Anyway, so yes, the raid leader is asking us to kill the ads more, quicker. They're the ones that give you the immunosuppression, and if they get out of control, it's not good. So I'm pretty sure we will get him on this kill. Oh no, we lost a DPS. We lost DPS. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. let's see what happens. If we start losing the tanks and more of the DPS, I think it's gone, especially the healers. We're about, we lost, oh no, he's all good. This is not looking good, guys. This always happens on Vectis for me. Sometimes I feel like I come into a group and it's because of me that everyone dies. I have beaten him before. Like I've cleared normal completely. Yeah, we're calling it, it's a wipe. It's a wipe. It's a wipe. We need to kill the ads quicker. Yeah. He agrees. And now we start getting the excuses. We need more of this, we need more of that. Oh well. I love it how after one wipe. Yeah, only one person needs to be, per plague bomb, one person needs to be on it. That's it. That's it. Not more. So everyone else can focus on DPS. Everyone else. Why is this person posting up? I died, dude. How can I do more DPS if I die? Fun. Okay, here comes the DPS stuff. Alright, we're on Vectis, and we've done one wipe, and there are people that are already complaining about DPS on normal, and yeah. But we're learning, we're trying again. We've got 1 hour left of stream. Will we clear it? All right. I think they're waiting for more DPS. Yeah, they're waiting for more. Can I kill Vectis again? It's interesting, like... Even though the mechanics can be a little bit complicated on this boss, I don't see why groups have issues with it. Like, you have to kill the ads quickly. You do. You do have to absolutely kill the ads quickly. But I kept getting immunosuppression, and there was a lot of... Which is normal, but... And there was a lot of people not on the ads with me. So it was solely down to me to kill the ads. But we don't give up. We don't give up. We don't give up. Wow, has it already been 2 hours? Oh yeah, it's already been 2 hours, holy moly. Alright, this is the last boss. This is the last time I'm doing this. Stack on the mark. Finally, someone's actually talking about groups. Someone put a pumpkin on my head. Pumpkin head. Pumpkin. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm born ready. Yes, all in circle. Okay, so the main idea behind this boss is if you have debuffs, do not spread it to the tanks. If you get immunosuppression, your heals are going to be soaked up, so try to avoid that as much as possible. They actually come from the ads. So this ad here, you kill as fast as possible to avoid getting immunosuppression. Now the healer is meant to get rid of it for you, from my understanding. There we go, done. Excellent. We're already doing much better, guys. Alright, I have immunosuppression again. So your DPS actually goes up, but then it actually can spread. So the idea is to get away from the person as quickly as possible. They'll get away from other people as quickly as possible. Alright, I currently have 2 stacks of immunosuppression. That's going to absorb my heals. Alright, focus on ads. We gotta focus on the ads. Gotta focus on the ads. Gotta focus on the ads. One person in each plague bomb. Good, they've done it. And I have 10 stacks of debuff. Oh boy. Alright. Nope. Oh, we only need one person. Alright. Alright, he's back. He's back. We've already lost a lot of DPS. Alright, so my shadow damage is going to go up, see? On expiration, it jumps to the closest player. So we want to get away from tanks, healers, things like that. Alright. Alright, let's kill the ads. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to get through this one. Oh, so that's 2 hours of live streaming. I'm going to get videos out about the newbie doing raiding very soon. But yeah, I love you all. And as soon as I get out of this raid, I will end the live stream. I've got 15 debuffs. Alright. Thank you guys. Awesome.